Here are 5 steps that you can take to boost your credit score 100 plus points within 30 days. If you are looking to clean up your credit, purchase a home or car, and you need an immediate boost in your credit score, here are 5 steps that you can take to see your credit score rise quickly. Step number 1 is to grab a copy of your current credit report from any of these sources you see on the screen. I have also linked below some options for you. It is important to have a tri-merge credit report where you can see all 3 credit bureaus side by side in what is currently reporting. You must understand the 5 factors that play into your credit score. What we are focusing on today is 35%, which is payment history, and 30%, which is credit utilization. Understanding these factors and how they affect your personal credit score will boost your credit score the quickest. When it has to do with payment history, this pertains to late payments that are reporting on your credit report, which affect your credit the most. Step number 2, make sure that you have enough positive credit open. You must have at least 2 revolving accounts and 1 installment loan open. If you do not have these open, you need to open up positive credit right away, which will immediately boost your score. I have listed out a few resources below for guaranteed credit cards that you can apply for when you have a low credit score and cannot get approved for traditional credit cards. Step number 3 would be looking at your credit report to see if you have any late payments reporting within the last 2 years. If you do, you want to call the creditor, ask for a goodwill deletion for them to update that last payment as current. In this video right here, I go more in depth on how to handle late payments and get them removed off your credit report. Step number 4 is handling your credit utilization, which is 30% of your score. This pertains only to your revolving debt, which are mostly your credit cards reporting on your credit report, not your installment loans. 3 ways to lower this is to pay down your revolving debt, raise the limits on your credit cards, or get added on as an authorized user. So let's break those down. Paying down your credit cards is the obvious way to do it. But I just want to remind you, when you are paying down debt, revolving debt should be the first type of debt that you pay. Paying off an installment loan like a car or a student loan is not going to help your credit. Your revolving debt is averaged out by your overall limits to your balances. So the best ratio to keep that at is 10% of the limits as a whole. Next up would be raising the limits on your credit cards. This is calling the creditor and asking for a limit raise on that specific card. You can call the creditor while you make a large payment and ask for a limit raise. This will endure a hard inquiry on your credit, which will affect your credit a few points. But if your limit is raised, overall that will help you more than it hurts. I recommend when you're speaking with the creditor to explain that you've had this credit card open for X amount of years, you are taking on some new business opportunities and you need a larger line of credit, and you want to continue this relationship with this creditor for a long time. This seems to help with the approval of limit raises. As for authorized user, this is getting added on to a family or a friend's longest open credit card that has a high limit, a low balance, which they've never been late on. With getting added on as an authorized user, you get their full length of history. So make sure it's helping you, not hurting you. If they default on the card, max out the credit card, or are late on the card, it will affect your credit negatively. So be careful before you get added on. The final step to help boost your credit score is to pay any original creditor credit cards that have not been charged off or sold to collections. This balance is being put towards your open bills and maxing out your utilization. So if you have a Bank of America charge off and it is charged off and still with Bank of America, you want to call the creditor. Try and settle for 20% of the balance for a $0 balance reporting on the credit report. The reason these are the accounts I recommend to settle with is because settling these will immediately boost your score and help your credit utilization, which remember is 30% of your credit score. Step number 5 would be to try and remove any derogatory or inaccurate items reporting on your credit report. The derogatory items reported the most recently will affect your credit the most. So that means a medical collection from 2 months ago will affect your credit more than a charge-off that is 5 or plus years old. So working on removing these negative items first will help you the most with boosting your credit score quickly. Remember, when working on your credit, Each one of your credit profiles is different, and knowing the key factors that play into your credit and knowing what to do and what specifically will impact your credit score is key. If you are looking to fix your credit on your own, I have a DIY credit repair program that includes all the guidance, the training, and letters that you need to fix your credit on your own. If you are interested in getting started, look below in the notes. I've left a link for you to check out. If you have not checked out this video right here, it's the first video in my credit disputing series, where I walk you through step by step, letter by letter on how to fix your credit on your own. My name is Ari Gruman. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.